Another beautiful day for practicing basketball. I've been kind of lucky up until now. I came in early, about 8 o'clock, maybe a bit earlier than 8. I wanted to get the rim that has some net left over in there. I don't know, I feel like when the ball goes through, if there is no net, it takes away the soul of the shot. It's good visual feedback, and the audio cue of the ball hitting the net is just something else. I wanted to also work a bit on the range of my shots, because I feel like I am more than rusty, and because I'm not really practicing these often, I just come once a week. It's not really that much frequency, so it's not great. It's still better than nothing. So at this point, I was feeling like I was consistently coming up short. I was hitting the first part of the rim more often than not, so I moved over to some jumping. I was able to touch the rim twice on the left-right approach, which was an improvement on the previous few times, but the right-left isn't really that good, and so is the ball handling. So I was intermixing the jumping with ball handling drills because I felt like it was good time organization. I was getting the more high intensity burst of energy output with jumping, and then getting a good 5 minutes in between where I could focus on some body coordination and feeling like I have my left arm, my left hand is part of my body, and it has not been transplanted from someone else, because this is what it feels right now, basketball wise, dribbling wise, like it's an alien appendage. So definitely need to work on that, but this is why I'm here, right? Relearning through practice and having fun in the meantime. The only thing that I should probably change is maybe recording the individual sets so that I don't have to sift through segments of over 20 minutes to find something to put on screen, because basically it all looks the same, so I don't really have to record each and every session and make it continuous. Now, looking at the jumps here, doing a couple of good things, but also kind of shooting myself in the foot in the end. This is the jump where I first touched the rim, and it's hard to see it because I am recording myself from behind me. And unfortunately, this is also the right-left approach, which I am more proficient at. But on the jumps where I'm doing left-right, and I am on the other side of the court, so I can clearly see the way that my body moves towards the rim every step of the way. So the first couple of steps, I'm doing a good job at leaning forward and priming acceleration build-up through my body angle. And then what happens is that as I'm going into the penultimate stride, there is a step where I am touching the floor in front of me, touching the ground in front of me, and that takes away a lot of my speed. So basically there is a good initial acceleration and then kind of a braking force before I get into the penultimate stride, and that basically takes away the first part that I've done. So what I'm left with is a broad jump, single leg into a penultimate step, and that cannot really take me very high. So I need to work on making it a bit smoother. Maybe there is a bit of a mental block, a bit of a subconscious fear of not knowing what to do with all that power generated, which is very weird because in my younger years I've always been fearlessly jumping into everything, climbing trees, regardless of the consequences. But as I've grown older, I've become stronger, but also warier, and that's probably taking away from me jumping higher and from the fun overall. So definitely need to work on loosening back up. Ciao.